Freddie, what threats does Shane Mosley pose to Manny Pacquiao at this point in his career?
Well, experience is the biggest thing. He does have experience, and I know he'll have a good game plan going into the fight. And he has some speed and power. As good as it once was, maybe not, because he's getting older and we can't get away from age. But the thing is, I'm going to get, my job is to get Manny ready for what they put in front of me, and I got to expect him to be at his best. So the thing is, we're going to train hard for this fight, get ready for that speed. He has good right hand. We get hit with right hands at times. We try to work on that and nullify that right hand, and that'll be the key factor, I think, in this fight.
Prior to Pacquiao's most recent fight against Antonio Margarito, you pointed to Margarito's two most recent fights as a reason why Manny Pacquiao would have no problem with him. Shane Mosley's last two fights have not been his most impressive performances. He, of course, had the loss to Floyd Mayweather, and he also had an ugly-looking draw against Sergio Mora. What have you seen in the past two fights that you think Pacquiao can exploit?
Well, the styles of the guy he fought are completely different than Pacquiao, because Pacquiao likes to come forward and likes to attack. These guys counter punch and more runners and so forth. So I'm not going to really go off those fights too much on the tapes. I'm going to expect the guy that beat Margarita in the ring that night. I'm going to watch that tape a little bit more, and because more head to head, and that's what these guys, the style will be more head to head, I believe.
You've got to like this matchup between these two, because they bring so many of the same characteristics to each other. Now, like I said, I saw Manny Pacquiao some years ago. I think Freddie does a phenomenal job with him, and I think Manny Pacquiao is an extraordinary athlete. I'm proud that we have the privilege to solve the puzzle that is Manny Pacquiao, but I feel as though we have the athlete that can do that.
People have to understand boxing. Shane Mosley, at his age, will always have trouble with fighters, the defensive fighters, or fighters that hold and stink you out and don't want to engage. But if he's against the fighter like Manny Pacquiao, who comes forward and fights in only one manner, then Shane is terrific, because Shane takes a great punch, and he has fast hands and knows how to use them.
Now, Manny Pacquiao's two most recent fights took place at Cowboy Stadium in Texas. Now he's heading back to what is Top Rank's home base in Las Vegas. Why Las Vegas, and how important is it to the economy in Nevada for a Pacquiao fight to take place there?
Well, that's the reason we're back in Nevada, because the economy took big hits last year, because Manny Pacquiao's fights were in Texas rather than Nevada. And it's conservatively estimated that a Manny Pacquiao fight brings to Nevada $200 to $300 million extra dollars each fight. That's considerable money. It's money for the taxi cab drivers, the valet parkers, the bellmen, as well as the hotels in their restaurants, their nightclubs, and room service, and of course the casino tables.
Now, before his most recent fight against Margarito, it was well documented that the training camp was not the ideal situation that you guys would have liked. It was also well known that he had neglected taking his protein shakes and whatnot, that Alex Ariza had given him the bulk up to welterweight to begin with. Where's his mindset heading into this camp? Is he focused and ready to go?
He's focused and ready to go, and the protein shakes are out because he doesn't like them, and so that's it. It's no big deal. The thing is, he knows how to get in shape, and the thing is, he went on his own and got in shape for that last fight in the last 3 weeks, and Alex Ariza will be in camp, but they'll work it out. And the thing is, Alex had him a little bit heavy, and he felt sluggish, and Manny wanted to be lighter and faster. So they worked that out, and it's not a problem.
Now, you were quoted in some publications earlier this week saying that the focus would be for Manny to fight Floyd Mayweather if he is victorious against Shane Mosley in November. Is that the case?
Yeah, always was the case. Manny would be fighting Floyd here in May if Floyd was available. Floyd was not available, so Manny is fighting Mosley. Manny, after the May fight, if he's successful, is going to cast around for his next opponent. The first priority is Mayweather. If Mayweather's not available, it'll be somebody else, like a Marquez, like a Bradley, somebody like that.
Now, his last fight was at the junior middleweight division. Now he's back at welterweight. Is this where he'll stay?
He'll stay at welterweight, yes. Unless Martinez wants to fight at 50, maybe. I'm sure they could work some out in the catch weight, but we'll see.
You guys would seriously consider a fight with Sergio Martinez, the reigning middleweight champion?
At 150, yes.
Very interesting. Freddie, thank you for your time. Any final words?
He's a good bike rider, but not a good fighter.